This is the Dr. Chris Radio Horror Network with the blonde in front of fear, Katie, reviewing Unfriended, Dark Web, and the previous film, Unfriended.
Hey everybody, it's Blonde in Front of Fear here to talk to you about Unfriended Dark Web, directed and written by Steven Susko. Now, this is his directorial debut. He had previously written Grudge and The Grudge 2 and a few other films. Unfriended Dark Web is a sequel in name only, but has the same inventive storytelling device that the original Unfriended did, where you have a main character and everything that goes along with the stories is on different little sidelines on their laptop. This one deals with a Skype game night where our main guy, Matthias, has a brand new laptop. He's showing it off to his friends, and while he's also doing that, he's having a somewhat of a fight, relationship disagreement with his girlfriend. Everything goes smoothly in the film. Like, I am very technologically not smart, I would say, is the nice way to say it. I'm just an idiot regarding computers and anything that is going on with technology. But I flowed with this. This went very well. I will have to say, with Unfriended, the original one, I did not like that original one at all. I thought it was, well, I didn't think it was dumb, but the fact that, 6 jerky kids who've been jerky to somebody else and then they commit suicide and the ghost comes after them, it's like, okay, well, I think you deserve it. This one had nothing to do with that, and this one was scary. This one scared the crap out of me because this one was so realistic that I feel like this is actually happening right now. Because when these guys are playing this Skype game night, what they don't know is that our boy Matthias has actually stolen this laptop from somebody at the computer coffee shop that he works at. That, they just happened to leave it there. Hi. If somebody happens to leave a laptop there, they probably didn't happen to leave a laptop there. There's probably something else going on. But what our boy does is he opens it up, starts to find all these interesting encrypted files, opens those up, starts to watch them, which is dumb, and then bad things start to happen to him, to his friends, to his girlfriend. Now, this film had 2 endings. I think the one that I saw was definitely the scarier one. I don't even know why they did 2 endings, and I don't even think they really advertised it as having 2 endings. I only saw that from people that I know that reviewed the film, so I'm not even sure what that was about. But this is what horror is all about. This was scary. This was real. I know some people didn't like it because it felt like it was too real and it wasn't fun, but I mean, that's how I like my horror. I like my horror hard. I like my horror as scary frickin' horror movie. I have to say it had some great performances. Betty Gabriel, Queen of Blumhouse, was in it, and she is absolutely fantastic. Rebecca Rittenhouse was unbelievable and gave a heartbreakingly real performance. And then our boy Matthias, who was the lead, Colin Woodall, he did a great job. I thought the direction was great. I thought the editing was fantastic. I thought the music was minimal and effective when it needed to be. And I think if you want to go see a horror film, that this is the one to see. So, for my cheers for fears, I give this a definite cheers and go see this.
It was definitely a reminder that there is a dark web out there, and this is a fact that you can. This is something that places like Backpage. I don't think it's called Backpage casting, but there's like a Backpage kind of. There's like a dark version of like Craigslist out there. Like Craigslist used to have a lot of stuff on there that was insanely illegal, and let's just cover that and just say it that way. And then there's another version of Craigslist out there that is basically what all the crap that Craigslist has dropped, and they're no longer covering at all in any part of at least the continental United States. I don't know about I'm not going to speak about anywhere else in the world. Your laws, but whatever they may be. But there's another like website that is basically kind of picked up a lot of Craigslist slack, and it's probably going to lead you to some really bad stuff you don't want to get involved with. And again, I'm not going to make a emphasis on what that may be. I just don't need to point the finger at anybody. But Jesus Christ, the fact that there is a dark web out there and there are ways to obtain, illegal things such as merchandise, slaves, so on and so forth, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
It is pretty dark. So, wow.
Yeah, it's one of those things that watching this and different things, I don't know, it just feels like we're going backwards in time with how we're treating human beings rather than evolving.
Exactly.
And this is one of those things, like, any type of electronic device that you have, make sure when you're not using it that you turn it completely off, that you cover up the camera on it. And then my advice would be just to pick it up and then throw it in a volcano, because that's going to be the only way you would not be, and then live in a hut somewhere like 2,000 miles away from any civilized civilized nation or people, because that's the only way you're not going to be tracked.
Exactly.
This film definitely shows you that.
Exactly.